Righto, so we've just, we haven't just got here, we got here about lunchtime, but we're at the Makati rest area.
Yeah.
So it's about 120 k's north of Tennant Creek. So it's gravel pit sort of setup. It's about 700 metres off the main road, so the main road is back that way. And we got a nice spot here in the corner, so we got here at lunchtime, as I said, and it was us and another two campers, so pretty nice little camp here. If you go on Google Maps, in this area here where we are here is all underwater, so I don't think you'd want to come down here when it's raining, but yeah, still a pretty good setup. So we're in our final couple of weeks of heading back to the world of reality, I'm guessing. So, another thing is the flies here. You know when you read Wikicamps, and there's a few the flies around us, and you get there, and they're not too bad. They are seriously horrendous. I had a fly net on today. That's how bad they were. Righto, so we'll start it again. The SD card was full, so that's how much footage I've been taking. So, as I said before, I had a fly net on, so it is ridiculous. They're starting to get a little bit better. It's just on sunset, so I'm hoping they'll piss off soon. And then guess what? Maybe the mozzies will come out. That's the next thing. I'm waiting for them. But anyway, so we'll stop talking about that. So, awesome spot here. 700 metres off the road, which is good. So tomorrow we're heading further towards the south, potentially somewhere between here and Alice Springs. That's the plan. Sorry, I've got to keep floating these flies away. Another free camp there tomorrow night. So our next sort of biggish area we're going to explore is going to be Coober Pedy. So potentially that'll be, I don't know, a couple of days. I'll just give you a bit of brief update when we free camp, what we are. So a couple of nights there, free camping. Camping at Coober Pedy. And then in between them, we're going to go do Broken Hill, because last time we tried to do Broken Hill, the COVID was on. The big, what's the word I'm trying to think of? The big bloody conspiracy theory behind the COVID's on. So not anymore. So we're going to check out Broken Hill. By the time you see this, we would have been through Broken Hill, and because we're very slow getting our footage up, as you can probably tell. Thank you for all the people that have jumped on board, supported us so far. Really, really appreciate it. And thanks for jumping on and checking out Ryan's shorts. He's the short guru. I've got no idea about shorts, and he just gets on there and does a short. So he's picked up a heap of subscribers for us, which is really, really cool. So anyway, I'll end it here. Very nice spot here. And tomorrow we keep heading south. I reckon maybe one more day, potentially, of singlet and t-shirt and shorts and thongs before we flannelette shirts back on, beanies, and then by end of next week we'll all be sick. So that's the way it's going to be. But anyway, we'll see you in the morning. Rightio, another massive drive today. We did it was like 7 hours, I think. Just this country, Australia, is just a massive, it just goes on and on and on. So we've pulled up at Hemmy's camp. So it's about 30 odd k's north of Alice Springs. So we're in a massive big open area here. There's a couple of other campers back over this way. We'd probably have to be a good 300, 400, 500 metres off the road. You can hear a bit of road noise, the trucks, as they go past, but I reckon that'll die off as we get later on tonight. Have fires here as well if you want. There's a few little tracks that go in. It says at Wikicamps you can go down certain tracks in little pockets, so we just got a little pocket down the back here, so that will do me. We originally had a spot up a little bit further up there, and I tried to turn around and nearly punched the sidewall on the back of the ute tyre there. Tell you what, it was very, very close. I've nibbled a bit of bloody rubber off on the side there, so I'm going to have to watch that. Because I don't really want it blowing out as we're driving along, so it's a bit frustrating because that is a new tyre, or newish tyre, so I don't really want to have to buy a new tyre. Sorry, that looks a bit awkward. I'm trying to change hands with a beer. And Ryan's got there's a Whippy Griggs whip, so we'll just get him to run over, just go over there, and we'll get a little bit of a footage of him cracking the whip. So here we go.
I can do a little bit. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go around the head, and then you bring it forward like that. Sometimes.
So watch out, Whippy Griggs.
Hey,
Rhino's coming for you. Oh yeah, hear that one? Those world records you got, the big boys after him. What are you up to, Mum?
I'm just having an afternoon snack.
Big day in the car, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And you've got to clean up some of that fruit before we go into SA. I don't even know what the restrictions are. Can you take fruit into South Australia? I don't know.
Probably not.
Every state's all different bloody rules and regulations. Just keep it the same and it'd be easy. But
We've
anyway.
got a kilo of apples and
a kilo of water.
a kilo of oranges
Oh,
to
well,
eat.
you and Decca will be very regular for the next couple of days.
Oh, look at that.
Just need Rhino to...
Ice.
And I've got a beer. Cheers, bro. All the way from Western Australia, this can. I've held on to them for a little while. I'm going to take a carton home with me, so I'm not too sure I can get them at home. I don't mind the old Emu beer, or the Bush Chook, or whatever they call it. So if you're in WA and you watch this, bring me a carton when you come back into New South Wales. If you're from New South Wales, I'll fix you up when you get back there. So very, very nice. Cheers. So we've just come to the conclusion, or the realisation, I suppose is probably the better word, is it's going to be our last night in the NT. So it was a very short and sharp trip in the NT, because we did WA, was the biggest side of it. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a sad moment tomorrow. It's only a couple of hours and we'll be into the South Australian border and into SA. So I don't know, it's just... Anyway, I'm coming back to the NT one day. We've decided, Penny and I, we've both decided we're moving to the NT. Who knows when that'll be. It might be... Could be in 12 months, could be in 5 years, could be in 10 years, but we're going to move to the NT. We've decided we're going to get a nice little spot somewhere. Won't be in town itself, it'll be out at Humpty Doo or somewhere out that way, out towards Berry Springs even. Yeah, a little bit of a sad moment, I suppose. Just got our little fire going. So it's going to get down to 7 degrees tonight, so that is very cold for what we've been putting up with. I think the least we got... there's catheads here too, so if you come here, make sure you've got at least 2 inches of footing underneath your feet, because the catheads just go through your foot. I don't even know what I was saying now, but anyway. This is our last night in the NT before we hit South Australia, so yeah. We'll just suck this one in, I think. Just soak it up again, and we'll see you next time, NT. Hopefully it'll be full time. So I've just ducked into Stewart's Well on the way past, on the way heading south. And we've popped into Mr. Emu. He's not going to peck you. Don't peck me camera, will ya? And then you got the old ducky over here, look at him. Old Muscovy duck. What else is in here? Anything of interest? Or are you just locked in a cage? What are you doing in here? Just YouTubing it?
Yeah.
As soon as you get a bit of Wi-Fi, you just YouTube non-stop. Crazy. So I think you can camp here. I don't know how much it is to camp here. They've got fuel here. Looks like a little pool that I've seen over the back there. Looks like some powered sites. There's a bar. There's a massive big area out the back here. I'm thinking you can go and camp out there. But yeah, it looks just a basic little roadhouse on the side of the highway. So righto, so we've just made it across the SA border and we are at Agnes Creek rest area. So it was about an hour past the border, I think it was. It's on the left hand side as you go south. So it's a massive big free camp area. There's a van and a car in there. There's another couple of vans there. There's another couple back behind here. So, and it's on the obviously the Agnes Creek just here. So really, really nice spot. So I'll tell you what, we've been very, very lucky the last 3 nights. We've had some nice big free camps and big open areas where you could actually literally just spread right out. So last night was really, really good. I think there was half a dozen there again, but you couldn't see each other, so it was really, really good. So yeah, so we got here just on. We had a bit of a sleep in this morning. I had my alarm set for 7 o'clock, but I let the crew sleep in. I thought I better let you sleep in for a night this morning. So I think they got up about close at 8 o'clock. I think it was. So the time we got away was on the later side. We only had 4 hours to get here. I'll go with the light. So it took us 4 hours to get here. We could have been, if we got away early, we could have been here before lunch, but yeah, not to worry. So tomorrow we're going to go a little bit further close to Coober Pedy. So I think we're on about the last 2 weeks of our trip. So it's sort of getting a little bit sad, I think. Like 2 weeks ago, I think Pen's keen. She's keen to get back to work. Look at her, she absolutely loves it. She's getting ready to go back to the fresh food kids.
Stop it.
Don't you? You love it. You can't get enough of that crew. So I was just saying we've been pretty lucky the last 3 days to
score some pretty good free camps.
Some pretty good free camps, yeah, real good free camps. So I'm really, really, really happy with that. So it's been good to spread out after the last couple of weeks. It's just been, we're here, old mates there. It's just, yeah, so it's been really good. So yeah, so we're just going to get a little bit closer to Coober Pedy tomorrow. So as I said, potentially last 14 days of our trip. And then we're going to look to get to Coober Pedy on Sunday. But we're just going to check, we're going to jump online soon and just check out the places that we want to go and see. Because a lot of the places around here and this sort of, they're always closed on a Monday. And we don't want to get there on Sunday and she's all shut up Monday. So that'll just defeat the purpose. So we'll probably try and free camp down the road. We'll just stay 2 nights. That's the plan. So, and the flies here too. They were quite nice when we first got here, weren't they? But
it was just until you started cooking tea.
And now they're all over us. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, I've got a new shirt on too. So if you noticed, last few months I've just been wearing the same shirt. I've got the Runamuck brand out of Darwin. So if you're in Darwin, jump on there and grab yourself a Territory designed and made and homegrown Runamuck brand. So I think they're at Mendel Beach Markets on a Thursday. You can get online and get on their Facebook page, Runamuck brand, I think it is. Yeah, really nice people. Yeah, I'm going to wear it when I get down south and just go, look at me, I'm running amok. But anyway, Right, we better end it here, and yeah, we'll go and sit down and soak it up and eat some flies, and we'll possibly have an early night, I reckon. Righto, so we're just a bit further down the road in South Australia, so we'll just pulled up at it's called a bush camp or wiki camp, so I'll just put it up on the slide here now, and yeah, it's very, very nice, but anyone's here, so there's only a few little sites here, so there's where we are just here, and if you go a bit further down this road just here, there's a big massive dam right down the back there. There's probably enough for 2 or 3 vans, I suppose. Anywhere else other than that it's just sort of rocky and this sort of gravelly crap, so but anywhere along this road you can pull up and camp. Like you could just drive off the road and drive 500 metres away and you'd be right. So a little bit of highway noise. There's a truck going past now. We're probably at least be 500 metres off the road at best, so I'd say that'll die down as we go along, but yeah, just an easy day today. We're here at lunchtime, so just been bumming around, just chilling out, did a bit of YouTubing, yeah, just tidied up a few little bit of personal admin, so I had to get tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be in Coober Pedy. So this place is probably about 50 minutes or 50 k's from Coober Pedy, north of Coober Pedy. So we're going to pop in and check out Tom's opal mine tomorrow, and then we'll go out and do the dog fence or dingo fence, and we'll go and do the breakaways. That's what they're called. So we're going to go and do that tomorrow. So we'll go. You can actually do a tour out there, but we'll just go and do it ourselves. So you can head out. You can go out clockwise and check it out, the breakaways, and do the dog fence. We might go anti-clockwise and do the dog fence, and then the moon, some sort of moon site out there. Whatever they call it. It must be like the moon. And then the breakaways. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and then Tuesday possibly go for a day trip out to Unadilla Roadhouse. But anyway, we don't know what's going on. And then on Wednesday is going to be Decca's birthday, so he's going to be 6. So we'll have a Decca day, I reckon, and we'll hang around and
Hopefully not as many flies.
yeah. I don't know if I mentioned the flies, but the flies are horrible here. I'm pretty sure I have, but they're just ridiculous.
What's the time? It's 20 past 6 and I'm still getting covered.
We've gone nearly 6 months without any flies, or the bare minimum of flies, and then we get here the last 3 days and they've just been pumping you. Anyway, so they'll piss off soon and then there'll be bloody mosquitoes, so unbelievable. Anyway, we'll go enjoy this fire and get some tea for the kids and
Settle down for the night.
and go to bed and get up next morning and do it all again. Cheers.